back. Yep, welcome back to the Region 5 Southeast Tournament 2A Division. And this one is the final game in the 2A Division, as this game will decide our second representative at the state tournament. The winner advances to state, the loser, their season is over. And like Tom said in the pregame, the Vikings had a hard-fought game with the Chiefs, falling by 1 point as they were down most of the game, but they never gave up. They battled back all the way. I believe at one point they were down 15 points, and they came back and they just ran out of time. They cut it to 1 with about 3 seconds left. They had no timeouts, and all the Vikings had to do was stand out of bounds and let the clock run out. They had 5 seconds to get the ball in bounds, and there just wasn't, they didn't have to do anything, and it was just an inch too short. So, and we've seen earlier that the Metlakatla Chiefs fall to Craig on the girls' side, as Metlakatla defeated Craig early on, but Metlakatla had a hard-fought game in the championship yesterday against Wrangell, losing by 2 points, and they just didn't seem to have a lot left in the tank today. And Craig outmanned them, winning 40-32, as Craig will be the second representative for the 2A on the girls' side, as they're going to introduce the starting lineups to get this one right. Another thing I have to admit, it sounded kind of funny to listen to Southeast Alaska people beg for rain and be happy about it, but bring on the rain. Let it rain in Southeast. It's kind of funny. All of us fishermen are praying for rain too. So we're going to listen into the national anthem. Petersburg Pep Band. Nice job by the Petersburg Pep Band. I have determined that the Petersburg Pep Band leader, Matt Lenhart, is the biggest kid at the Southeast Region 5 tournament. He is just having a ball. I went over and had a conversation with him the other day, and he's just a big kid. He's hilarious. What a great guy. As we're going to introduce the starting lineups and get this one underway for all the marbles. As they introduce Haines first, they're in their away black uniforms with green and white trim. The Vikings in their home whites with blue trim. And the Vikings are going to have to contend with the leading scorer in this tournament for Haines, Kirby Faverty. He has had 34 in this first game, 34 in the second game, and 25 in the third game for Kirby Faverty, the leading scorer in this tournament. And I know in one game he had 6 threes in the first game. He had 6 3-pointers. Second game he had 9 3-pointers. And I believe he had 6 more 3-pointers in the third game. So 21 3-pointers for Kirby in 3 games. And he could fill it up. As starters for Haines are Kirby Faverty, along with David Strong, Mark Davis, Carson Kreger, and Wesley Veerham. As now they introduce the starters for your Petersburg Vikings. Gunnar Payne, the big man in the middle, 6'5" junior. Loudon Sandhofer, a 6'3" senior. Thomas Durkin, 5'11" senior. Ryland Wallace, a 6'1" junior. And Brandon Skeek, a 5'6" sophomore. Coached by Rick Brock are the Petersburg Vikings, and the Haines Glacier Bears coached by Steve Fossman. Today's officials are from Sitka, John Wathen. From Sitka, Corey Hansen. From Juneau, Ron Togg. Gunnar Payne will jump it up against Kirby Faberty. Here we go. Won by Haines. Faberty, though, blows it right out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Vikings. So the Vikings will have the first possession. Rylan Wallace to trigger. Get it into Durkin. 2-1-2 zone put on by Haines early. Skeek back to Durkin at the top. They swing it far side to Sandhofer. Durkin at the top. Now Skeek. Sandhofer. Right wing. Drives it down. Backs it out. Kicks up top. Durkin. He'll bomb for three. No. Rebound on the ground. Haines comes up with it. Veerham, and he's going to be fouled. Looks like it's going to be on Wallace. It is Ryland's first. Haines will bring it up. Kreger. Man-to-man defense by Petersburg. Kreger still dribbling around out top, looking for something. They set it up at the top for Faberty. He's going to hoist the three. No good. Rebound, Brennan Skeek. Quickly the other way. Sandhofer. Swing it to Skeek on the far side. Back to Sandhofer on the other side. Drives baseline. Gets inside, forced it up. No good. Rebound, Haines. That's strong. Kreger pushes the other way. Coast to coast. Blocked by Gunnar Payne. Back the other way. Sandhofer out in front. His shot's blocked by Strong from behind him. Back the other way we go. Kreger dumps to Veerham. He's wide open for a layup. Breakdown on the D. They lost Veerham. Two big blocks. Durkin brings it up. He's double teamed. Knocks it off of Kreger wisely and out of bounds. Good heads up play by Thomas Durkin. 2-0. 6:35 to go here in the first quarter. Inbounded to Durkin. Over to Sandhofer. Now to Wallace at the high post. Kicks it out. Skeek left wing. Fakes the three. Drives. Dumps off to Payne. Tough catch. Turns. Fires. No. Veerham with the rebound for Haines. Quickly up ahead to Davis. Drives the hoop. His layup is blocked by Sandhofer. And Sandhofer comes away with it. Up top, Durkin. Swings it, Sandhofer. Down into Gunnar Payne and knocked out of bounds. It'll be Petersburg ball. Down on the baseline. Boy, this one has started off like a shot out of a cannon. Sandhofer looking to get it in. Finally does. Durkin. Now Wallace at the elbow. 15-footer. No good. Rebound Veerham. Haines loves to push. Kreger coast to coast. Blocked by Payne again. Back the other way now. Down to Skeek in the left corner. Out to Durkin. Left, right wing for Sandhofer. Out to Wallace. He's swinging around to the corner. Sandhofer on the other side now, and he traveled. Second turnover on the Vikings. Still 2-0 Haines. 5:29 to go in the first. Kreger brings it up for Haines. Goes to the left side. They set it up for Faverty. Wallace, better be careful, was reaching. Nothing there for Faverty. He's got to give it up to Kreger. Over to Davis. Now too strong. Out top, Faverty, deep three. Off the front rim, no good. Durkin had the rebound and went down. Kept his dribble alive, though, and was able to get it over to Sandhofer and save the possession. Skeek, Durkin, fakes the three, dribble drive, hangs, shot, no. Rebound, Haines. Off to Faverty, down in the corner, Veerham. Veerham spins in the paint, draws paint, and gets Payne to foul him. Nice double move by Veerham, faked and then spun and got him up. First foul on Gunnar Payne as Wesley Veerham will go to the foul line. He's got the only 2 points in the game so far. Shot up, no good. So Veerham, only a 6-footer, but he plays the post. And Payne at 6'5" with long arms has a real advantage in there, but Veerham very active. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Sandhofer. Payne, now Wallace, left wing. Wallace looking for something. Now Durkin down in the corner. He's going to bomb for three. No. Rebound, Veerham for Haines. Quickly the other way to Davis. Has to kick out. Faverty for three. No, he's off. And Sandhofer with the rebound. Faverty won't stop shooting. He's missed his first four, but he won't stop. Wallace, they swing it to Sandhofer, now to the high post, turned over, and then a foul on Durkin. Third turnover on the Vikings. Goes to Haines. Still no score for the Vikings. 3:56 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0 Haines. Kreger. Now to Faverty. Off to Arms. Too strong. Now Davis. Kreger gets in the lane, spins, lost the handle, and turned it over. Skeek the other way. Drives, hangs, shot off the glass is good. Brennan Skeek gets his first 2 points. Great. Now Larson. Or Davis drives, has to kick out. Strong, he traveled. That's 5 turnovers on Haines now. Brennan Larson.
Into the game for
Braden Larson, will come
Petersburg,
in for Wallace.
number 1.
And we got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2-2, 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. And this game has been a rocket ship, fast-paced game, but nobody can throw it in the bay. As a lot of missed shots, a couple block shots by Gunnar Payne, a couple block shots by Faverty on the other end for Haines.
Number 1 is Braden Larson, a 6-foot junior guard.
Fall in this one, and the action will heat up. Both of these teams want a chance to go to the state tournament. So it's going to be Petersburg ball after the timeout. Goes right side, cut off, now to Payne. In the paint, drop step, lost the handle, had it poked away by Faverty. Loudon Sandhofer will trigger down on the baseline. Into Payne. Skeek. Now Larson. Back to Skeek. Skeek drives. Off to Durkin. Now Larson looking for Payne. Not there. Durkin. Dribble drive in. Kicks out. Sandhofer in the corner. Now to Payne on the post. Gets in deep. Can't make the shot. Haines comes away with the rebound. And they will push. Davis gets it across. Haines likes a fast pace. Kreger. Gets a big pick, goes right, needs help. Now Davis. Back to Kreger. He'll fire for Krager. First three-pointer, 5-3 Haines. Back the other way it comes Durkin. Double teamed as he comes across the timeline. Trying to sell the foul, but the refs aren't buying. Not going for the flop that Durkin was trying to sell him. Now Durkin. Skipped over to Larson. Down in the corner to Sandhofer, poked out by Strong. Sandhofer to trigger down there. Looking for something, gets it in to Skeek. Nearly stolen away, but Skeek got it back. Sandhofer over to Larson, gets inside, hands off to Payne, spins, shot, no. Rebound, Petersburg. And traveling will turn it over. Sandhofer with the travel. That'll get Wallace up off the bench. Sandhofer will come out. 5-2 still, 1:51 to go here in the first quarter. Haines on top. Krager brings it up. Goes right, gets a screen from Veerham, nothing there. Now to Davis at the top. Over to Faverty. Now Strong. Krager. Gives off to Kirby Faverty. Now to Strong, left wing. Tried to drive, gets cut off, dribbles it off his own foot, and out of bounds. That's a turnover. And that'll get Cade Clay into the game for Strong. Larson, Haines. Over to Warhatch, who can't hang on. It goes right through his hands and out of bounds. Now Zephyr Whitethorn will check in for Gunnar Payne. Krager. Mark Davis drives, gets inside, almost fell down, out to Faverty, and he traveled. 7 first quarter turnovers on Haines. 5 on Petersburg. Haines still on top, 5-2. 1:06 to go here in the first quarter. Durkin, now Warhatch. Skipped over to Larson. Goes baseline, hangs, shot, no. Rebound Faverty for Haines. Now to Clay. Mark Davis, back to Faverty. Down in the corner to Krager. He'll drive it in, gives it to Davis. Back to Clay. Now Faverty. Krager. Now to Clay. Mark Davis left wing. He's going to drive baseline. He got bumped, no call. Over to Veerham. Veerham will drive, gets in on the baseline, cut off, and now to Faverty in the paint. His shot is up, no good, and a foul on the rebound. As Petersburg had
fouls on number 31.
Veerham picks up the foul, his first.
Wesley Verham, his first.
15.9 to go in the first quarter, 5-2. Petersburg, Haines is up on top. Warhatch gets double teamed, turns it over.
Steal by number 10, stolen back.
Larson, 3 seconds. Durkin gonna have to get one off. He does, no good. And that will end the first quarter with our score 5-2. Haines on top. We'll be back in 1 minute. Lots of turnovers and lots of defensive rebounds in the first quarter, but not lots of points. Haines on top 5-2 as they've been able to knock down one three-pointer and one field goal. Only one field goal for Petersburg, and that's Brennan Skeek. Veerham to Trigger. Gets it into Kreger. Haines will have possession to start the second. Now off to Cade Clay. Poked away by Larson. Ball on the ground. Get it away and saved to Davis. I was going to say over and back. It looked like there was Petersburg had a hand on it. Now Skeek. Sandoffer. Now back to Sandoffer. Skeek at the top. Over to Larson on the far side. Now Skeek. Wallace. And kicks out Sandoffer. His shot no good. Rebound Haines. Kreger pushes for Haines. Get out to Faverty. Faverty drives, 15-footer on the way, short. Rebound, Gunnar Payne. Back the other way, Wallace. Now Sandoffer, and he traveled. That's 7 turnovers now on Petersburg. Still 5-2.
Back into the game for Craig, David Strong.
Kreger brings it up for Haines. Mark Davis. Now Faverty. Over to Kreger. Now Strong. Back to Faverty. Faverty's been cold. Now Strong. They'll get it out. Kreger. Now Davis. Strong. They swing it left side. Faverty. Back to Strong at the top. Now Davis on the far side. Down in the baseline to Veerham. He's going to make a move. Dumps to Faverty underneath the hoop. Shot is up. Good. Kirby Faverty with his first field goal. 7-2 Haines now. 6:02 to go here in the second quarter. Skeek drives it down, dumps to Sandoffer. Shots blocked, but a foul. It's either Veerham or Faverty. It's Veerham, his second. So one more for Sandoffer. Shot is no good. 2 free throws for him. We get another one. He'll eye it up. Shot in the way, good. Kreger up ahead, too strong. Spin on the baseline, nothing there. Oh, bad pass as he tried to get it to Favorite even. Kreger thought it was to him, so he turned. Skeek looking to get it across against the pressure. Does. Now off to Durkin, who just checked back in. Larson, Sandoffer down in the corner. Durkin drives, scoops, rolls off, no good, and then he pokes it out of bounds out of the hands of Xander Willard for Haines. Haines with 10 turnovers, Petersburg with 7. Now Davis. To cutting Faverty, shot is up, good. 9-3 our score now. 5:11 to go here in the first half. Skeek gets it across. Now Larson, left wing. Durkin. Sandoffer drives baseline, gets inside, shot up, good. And a 30-second timeout called by Rick Brock. Will keep it right here as offense has been a struggle in this game. 9-5 our score now. 4:56 to go here in the first half. Not a lot of fouls. 3 team fouls on Petersburg, 2 on Haines here. So a lot of basketball left to play. 20 minutes, 21 minutes left of actual play time. Second half. Got 4:56 here and 16 more minutes in the second half. So anybody's game still. It's early. No foul trouble of any kind. It's going to be Haines' ball with a 4-point lead. Carson Kreger brings it in the front court. Now to Strong. Willard, left wing Faverty. Mark Davis, and he's fouled. Looks like Skeek is going to pick that up. Be the first one on Brennan. So Haines ball down on the baseline. Willard will trigger. Inbounded to Kreger. Off to Davis. He'll bomb the 3. Good. Mark Davis. His first big. 12-5 now in favor of Haines. Up ahead to Skeek. Now Durkin. Sandhofer. Drives baseline. He stepped out of bounds. A lot of contact. Might have been a foul and they didn't call it.
Also in the game for Haines is Xander Willard, number 21, 5'9" freshman.
Kreger gets off to Davis. He'll drive. Now Willard in the corner for 3 is good. Xander Willard, 15-5. Haines. Skeek in the backcourt. Gets it across. Now to Durkin. Crosses over, goes right. Needs help. Gets it to Skeek. Back to Durkin. Step through. Shot off the glass. Good. Thomas Durkin. His first field goal. 15-7 now. Strong. Down in the corner to Willard. Now to Davis. What was the call? It's a traveling. So it's Petersburg ball. Aiden Lure has checked into the game.
Number 35, Rylan Wallace.
And Rylan Wallace as well. Durkin brings it across. Over to Wallace, right wing. Back to Durkin. Now Wallace. Bad pass, nearly turned over, saved by Sandhofer, and knocked off a Strong and out of bounds. Petersburg ball on the far side, 3:15 to go here in the first half. Inbounded to Durkin. Now Sandhofer, Lure, back out to Sandhofer. Durkin at the top. Still in a 2-3 zone is Haines. Over to Lure. Step through now off the backside of Willard and out of bounds. He tried to get it to Wallace. So Petersburg ball, Durkin to trigger down on the baseline into Payne. Now Wallace. Skipped over to Durkin for 3. No good. Rebound Haines. Kreger. Over to Davis. Drives, gets inside, shot is up, good, and the foul. Mark Davis with 5 points now. And he'll go to the line to shoot the end one. Aiden Lure picks up the foul, his first. 17-7 now, Haines. Free throw on the way is short. Long rebound comes off to Sandhofer. Durkin. Wallace, now Lure. Back to Durkin. Over to Sandhofer. Now Lure. Looking for Payne. Gets it. Nice drops. Nice move in there. Blocked by Faverty. Sandhofer comes up with it. He'll drive. Little runners. Good. Sandhofer with 5 now. 17-9. And a travel by Davis on the other end. Turns it over. That's 12 on Haines now. Inbound tipped out by Krager. Inbounded to Skeek. Gets it across Durkin. Now Payne. Back to Wallace on the right wing. Back out top, Skeek. Drives right, gives it to Wallace again. Spins on the baseline over there, gets double teamed, gives it up. Back to Wallace. Now they swing it far side. Sandhofer, he skips over to Durkin. Drives the right side, blocked by Faverty again. And coming the other way. Inside to Krager on the run, it's good. 19-9 our score in favor of Haines. 1:20 to go in the first half. Sandhofer drives baseline. Got hammered. A lot of hand checking, and he'll go to the line for a pair. I think Loudon's thinking, how bad do I got to get mauled to get a call here? First one for Sandhofer at the free throw line, no good. Second one, no good. Rebound, Payne, and he puts it back up and in. Gunnar Payne cleans it up, 19-9. Back the other way, Haines can't hang on, it goes out of bounds. Back to the Vikings. Haines is so speedy. Sandhofer quickly out to Durkin. Right side, Sandhofer. Now Wallace down on the baseline. Back out, Sandhofer. Durkin, Skeek. On the far side, now at the top to Wallace. Right wing, and dump into Payne. Shot no good, came up short. Haines with the rebound. Quickly up ahead, Davis. Now Krager, they swing it to Faverty. He'll fire the 3 ball, no good. Rebound Payne. Skeek quickly up to Durkin. They slow it down, reset. Sandhofer over to Wallace, down to Payne on the post. And he traveled. 10 turnovers on Petersburg. 18.7 seconds left here in the half. 19-11 Haines. Krager brings it up. Faverty, after hot shooting the first 3 games of the tournament, no threes in the first half. And now stolen away by Durkin, but knocked out of bounds by Faverty. So Petersburg ball. 5.3 seconds on the clock. 19-11 our score. This could be a big possession right here. Wallace gets it into Durkin. Not a lot of time. Drives, pulls up, 15-footer, too hard, no good. And that will end the first half. Our score, 19-11. And we'll take a 3-minute break and come back with some first half stats.
Let's give it up for the Haines cheerleaders, coached by Natalie Benassi.
Welcome back to the half here as the Haines Glacier Bears leading the Petersburg Vikings 19-11 at the half. And boy, what a cold shooting struggle for both sides, as it has been a defensive game. A lot of hard, both teams played really hard in the first half there. A lot of turnovers on both sides and a lot of defensive rebounds. And not many points. So leading the way for the Petersburg Vikings, Loudon Sandoffer, 5 points on 2 field goals. He was 1 for 4 from the foul line. 2 points for Gunnar Payne on 1 field goal. He did have 2 block shots. 2 points for Thomas Durkin on 1 field goal, and 2 points for Brendan Skeek on 1 field goal.
Well, folks, a little halftime statistics. In this defensive struggle for Petersburg in the first half, they were led by Loudon Sandhofer with 5 points. Thomas Durkin had 2 and a foul, and Gunnar Payne had 2 and a foul. Aiden Lur and Brennan Skeek and Thomas Durkin all played and picked up a foul. And for the Haines Glacier Bears, they were led by Mark Davis with 5 and 3 assists, at least 3 assists. Carson Krager also had 5. Xander Willard had a 3-pointer and a foul. And Kirby Faverty had 4 points. Wesley Verham had 2 points and 2 fouls. Amazing in that close first half defensive struggle. No team has anybody really in foul trouble.
Welcome back to the Region 5 Southeast Tournament. Thank you very much, Tom. As the Vikings down 11-19 to the Haines Glacier Bears, and it's been all about cold shooting in this one, as neither team could really throw it in the ocean in the first quarter. It was 5-2 after the first quarter, and both teams started to find a little rhythm in the second quarter. Guessing the second half here is going to be a whole different game. Kirby Faverty, the tournament's leading scorer, only 4 points in the first half after averaging over 30 a game the first 3 games. So here we go. Into Skeek. Over to Payne, left wing, now Wallace. Wallace dribbles it all the way around and hands off to Skeek. 2-3 zone by Haines again. Durkin on the far side, now Skeek on the, they swing it to Sandhofer on this side. Drives baseline, cut off, kicks out, Skeek. They swing it, Wallace. Back up top of Skeek. Now Durkin, Skeek, over to Wallace. Nothing there, skipped over to Sandhofer. Pulls up from 15, too hard, rebound, batted around. Sandhofer gets it on the long carom. And he'll drive it in, shot up, no. Gunnar Payne cleans it up and in, and he's fouled. Working hard in there. Couple offensive rebounds, now put back, and the end one, 19-13. Gunnar Payne with the offensive rebound, the hoop, and the harm. Free throw on the way, no good. Rebound Haines. Back the other way. Krager, now Davis. Faverty, Krager. Now right wing to Davis. Hands off to Faverty, now Veerham. They swing it to Krager. Now Faverty. Faverty crosses over, gets a screen, stops, 15-footer, no. Rebound, Skeek. He'll push it. 6-point lead, 19-13, Haines. Durkin, left wing, fakes the pass. They get it into Gunnar Payne, somehow gets it up, spins off. Veerham with the rip for Haines. Quickly to Faverty. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, Sandoffer. Skeek, Durkin. Now Sandoffer, back to Durkin. Over to Sandoffer, drives baseline, gets inside. Shot up, no good, foul. That's going to be on Strong. His first. I think the clock was still running for a bit there. Second foul on Strong, they say.
At the line.
Sandoffer at the line for a pair. First one up, no good off the front rim. We get another one. Second one on the way, no. Rebound, Veerham for Haines. Loudon just 1 for 6 from the foul line. Up to Strong on the break. Layup is good. There's a breakdown on the D. 21-13, and we've got a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Strong just snuck down the court on the right side, and the pass came from about half court. Caught it, laid it up. Gives Haines a 21-13 lead with 5:55 to go here in the third quarter. Haines with 2 team fouls, no team fouls for Petersburg so far. It's going to be Petersburg ball coming out of the timeout. Wallace to trigger. Gets it into Sandoffer. Wallace brings it across to Skeek now. Now Sandoffer down in the corner. Back to Skeek at the top. Durkin. Skeek. They'll set it up. Wallace. Dribble drives to the top. Nothing there. Skeek. Now Durkin. Haines a real tight zone. Skipped up to Sandoffer. Now Durkin back to Sandoffer. Goes baseline. Cut off. Kicks out. Durkin. Now Skeek. Now Durkin. Skeek. Wallace. Jump step. Hop and a skip. And the shot no good and a foul on the rebound. As Faverty had it for Haines. Wallace with the foul. His second. Now Haines will bring it up. Kreger. Backs it out, resets. Guarded by Durkin. Faverty comes out and gets it. Now to Davis. Drives baseline, gets it out to Veerham. He'll drive, gets down in there, kicks out. Kreger for 3 in the corner. Rebound to Wallace for Petersburg. Skeek. Sandoffer. Now Durkin. Back out to Sandoffer. And a 30-second timeout, coach called by Rick Brock. Keep it right here. 4:31 to go here in the third quarter. 21-13 our score in favor of Haines. Still 2 team fouls on Haines, 1 team foul now on the Vikings. The winner of this game goes to state, the loser goes fishing. Starting to get pretty rowdy in here. The crossover games are coming up next as the K-High Kings boys will play Metlakatla Chiefs. In the boys crossover, and the K-High Lady Kings will play the Mount Edgecombe Lady Braves. In the girls crossover, the Edgecombe Lady Braves won on a buzzer beater. They made a three-pointer to win by 1 at the buzzer last night. Second one of those this tournament. Larson, now Skeek. Drives, gets inside, scoops it up with the left hand, no. Gunnar Payne, his shot, no. And then Haines comes out of there with it, and they're off to the races the other way. Mark Davis with the up and under is no good. Rebound, Larson. He'll bring it all the way up himself. Sandoffer, now Durkin. They dump to Payne on the post. Spin move, fadeaway, got it. Gunnar Payne with 6 now, 21-15. Krager with it. Gets it off to Davis. Krager at the top as they do some screening action down in the paint. Davis comes off a screen. They dump it to Veerham on the post. Gets it out to Davis. He'll drive. Now Faverty. Faverty gets a big screen. Stops. 15-footer. Good. Kirby Faverty. He's got 6 now. 23-15. 3:05 to go here in the third quarter. Sandoffer. Durkin. Skeek. They swing it around Larson. Looking for Payne. Not there, had to give it up to Sandoffer. Durkin at the top. Left side Larson, now Sandoffer on the baseline. Skipped out Durkin, he'll fire the 3 ball. No, right to Sandoffer on the long carom. He'll drive it in. Got tangled up and knocked out by Haines. .235 to go in the third, 23-15. Sandoffer into Larson. Warhatch, who's just checked in. Now Skeek goes right, gets inside, hangs on the baseline, it's good. Brandon Skeek. Krager off to Davis. Davis is about the same size as Skeek. A good matchup there. Faverty gets a screen from Veerham. Goes right. Now off to Krager. Drives into the paint. Veerham to a cutting Faverty. Off his hands. Out of bounds. They can't decide which way it's going. They're going to keep it with Haines. Tipped by Petersburg, inbounded to Krager. 23-17 our score. Over to Faverty in the paint, 10-footer, no good. Rebound Payne. Skeek brings it up quickly. Crosses over, goes right, gives it out to Warhatch. Back to Skeek in the corner. Drives baseline, hangs in the paint, got it. And Brandon Skeek says, nobody else can score. I'm going to get a little more assertive, see what I can do. And he's found the range. And that's what Petersburg needs is a hot hand. 23-19 our score. 1:20 to go. A bad pass as they tried to get it into Faverty, and Haines turns it over. Jeffrey Whitethorn will come in, give Payne a break. Inbounded to Sandoffer. And a foul in the backcourt on David Strong. That'll be his third. Little leg check, I guess you'd call it. Hip check. Inbounded to Skeek now. Skeek. Warhatch. Back out to Skeek. Skeek driving in. Gets inside. Hangs. Shot no good. Rebound Faverty, and Skeek fouls him. Apparently Brick Brock told Skeek, hey, Make it happen. Nothing else is happening. I mean, everybody's just cold. I mean, that's what basketball is. Some days you have those where you just can't make it. And Faverty on the other side is a prime example. He had 83 points coming in, or 93 points in the tournament coming in, and 6 today, can't make a 3. 21 threes so far. Faverty now. Willard. Davis. Krager. Now to Davis. 23-19, 35 seconds to go in the third. Looking for Faverty on the post. He's got it. Gets inside. Fadeaway. No good. Rebound. Whitethorn. Durkin brings it the other way. Sandhofer. Now Durkin. Larson's got it. Now Warhatch. Back to Durkin. Skipped over to Larson. Down to Sandhofer. 9 seconds. Goes baseline. He stepped on the baseline. He's out of bounds. That's a turnover. 6.3 seconds left, and Haines is going to have an opportunity here to get a shot away. Inbounded to Faverty. 5 seconds. Gets a screen. Going to get a 3 away on the way. No good. Airballed. And that's going to end the third quarter. 23-19 in favor of Haines. We'll take a 3-minute break, a 1-minute break, and be right back. Welcome back. It's going to be Haines ball on the alternating possession to start the fourth quarter. Beerham to trigger to Krager. And he'll bring it in. Got to be fatigued from all these games every day, playing a game every day for 4 or 5 days in a row, wearing these teams down. Hard to find those legs. Davis. Dribble drive right, backs it out. Now Krager. Needs help. Out of Davis. Drive, scoops, shot, no good, spun off, and he's fouled. Boy, it was halfway down, spun out. Davis will go to the line. Foul is on Thomas Durkin, his second. One more coming for, 2 shots coming for Mark Davis. First one off the front rim, short. Everything's short. Tired legs from playing every day. Staying up late, sitting on the bleachers. One more for Davis. He's going to get a free one if he misses, and he's gonna. As he misses it, Braden Larson stepped into the lane. Next shot on the way is good. Davis makes him pay with the free one. 24-19 our score. 7:25 to go in the game. Durkin gets it across. Still anybody's game. Durkin. Over to Wallace. Down in the corner to Larson. Dumps it in the post to Sandhofer. Kicks it out. Good save by Durkin on the bad pass. Wallace. Now Sandhofer in the left side. Durkin at the top. Larson. Durkin. They move the ball quick, but they're not attacking. Now Wallace on the far side. Back out to Durkin. Larson. Oh, bad pass. He tried to get it into Payne. Stolen by Faverty. Faverty goes left, pulls up, 15-footer, too hard, rebound, Wallace. Quickly out to Durkin. Quickly the other way, drives. Backs it out to Wallace. Wallace will drive. Now over the corner, Larson will hoist a three, no good. Rebound Faverty, he's got Davis out ahead. Bad pass. Over his head and out of bounds. I mean, Davis was out in front for a layup.
Back into the game from Petersburg.
Skeek will come back into the game now for Braden Larson. Sandoffer. Wallace, Skeek gets it across. Skeek drives baseline. Cut off. Drives inside. Tried to force it to Payne. Turned it over. Over to Faverty. Now Kreger misses the layup. Faverty can't hang on. It's going to go back to Petersburg. Haines trying to run at any opportunity. Durkin. Sandhofer. Wallace, now Skeek for three. That's too hard. Rebound Wallace. He'll turn, force it up off the window. Good. Offensive rebound and a putback for Rylan Wallace, his first points of the game. Now Faverty fakes the three and he traveled. Third turnover on Haines. 24-21 our score now. 5:44 to go in the game. A 3-point lead for Haines. They've led from the outset, and now we got a full timeout. So we'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. Welcome back. 5:44 left on the clock. 24-21 in favor of Haines. 3 team fouls apiece so far. That's not really been a factor, fouls in this game. Wallace will trigger for the Vikings. Gets it into Skeek. Full court pressure lightly by Haines. Durkin gets it across. Now to Skeek. They swing it to Sandoffer. Back to Skeek. Now Wallace. Durkin. Sandoffer. Skeek. Now to Sandoffer at the high post. Lost the handle, kicked it out. Durkin, now Skeek. Brennan drives, kicks it out to Durkin. Sandoffer. Fade away on the baseline is no good. Durkin, strong rebound. Gets it to Payne in the paint. Shot up, no. Rebound Haines. Plenty of second chances for Petersburg in the second half here, but they're not converting them. Kreger now. Davis, right wing, down to Faverty in the corner. Faverty. Backdoor cut to Davis. Over to Kreger. Layup is blocked, but a foul on Durkin. And that will send Carson Kreger to the foul line for a pair. 4:47 left in the game. 24-21. Favor of Haines. Shot on the way. Good. He'll get another one. One more coming. Shot on the way. Good. 26-21 Haines.
Get it across to Skeek. Now Sandhofer. Over to Wallace. Skeek, they swing it Durkin. Sandhofer down in the corner. All the way around the other side to Wallace. Now Skeek at the top, Sandhofer. Skeek, Durkin. Sandhofer drives baseline, pushes off, clears a little space, shot up, no good. Payne with the offensive board, that's no good. Bierham rips it down for Haines. Krager, coast to coast the other way, scoops it up good. Over the outstretched arms of Gunnar Payne, and Rick Brock has seen enough. He wants a timeout, so we'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. Welcome back. 3:59 on the clock here. 28-21 Haines Glacier Bears. The winner punches their ticket to the state tournament. The loser goes fishing. 4 team fouls on Petersburg, 3 team fouls on the Haines Glacier Bears. Petersburg ball, inbounded to Durkin. Back to Wallace. Durkin. Skeek. He'll drive. Dumps down to 30, who's just checked in. That's Matthias Volk with a layup. 28-23 our score. Faverty. Spins. Gives it off to Veerham. Now Davis at the top. They dump to Krager. He's been the high man for Haines today. Gets a screen from Veerham, drives into the lane, scoops it up with the left hand. It's good. Pick and roll. 30-23, 3:10 to go as this one's heating up. The urgency is starting to be shown. Durkin. Sandhofer down to Wallace for 3. No good. Rebound Haines. Faverty brings it up. He'll cross over, gives it off to Willard. Now Krager. Davis at the top. Now Faverty. Faverty. Hands off to Krager. Krager wants to drive. It's not there. Davis will drive. Gets down in the paint. Out to timeout by Steve Fossman. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a 1-minute break. 30-23 Haines. Welcome back. 2:27 left on the clock. 30-23 our score. Think about that. 23 points for the Vikings. That is extremely low for a high school game. And it's just been cold shooting for both sides. Even 30 points for Haines is super low. Faverty with it now. Needs help. Gets off too strong. Now he needs help. And it's a 5-second turnover. What? Not sure what. Now there's a timeout, but we'll keep it right here. Who's hard? I think Petersburg called a timeout. I think there's a. Oh, Haines called a timeout to save the possession there. Steve Fossman threw his clipboard. He was angry. Just came out of a timeout, drew something up, and his team did not even come close to doing what he wanted to do. Strong got a hold of the ball right out by half court. Nobody wanted to come get the ball, and he was just hung up out there, hung out to dry. So Haines had to call their last timeout to save the possession. .213 to go. Boy, if you'd have told me Kirby Faverty was going to have no three-pointers today, I'd have laughed. I mean, he's probably 0 for 10 in this one. Inbounded to Davis. Davis, hounded by Skeek. Now to Faverty, guarded by Larson. And they just got to burn some clock. Now to Davis. Davis going to drive. Had it poked away and out of bounds by Skeek. 1:52 to go here in the game. 30-23, Haines on top by 7. Beerham to trigger. He'll get it into Kirby Faverty underneath. Shot is up. Good. Faverty with 8 points now. 32-23 our score. Skeek the other way. Drives inside. Out to Larson. Now Sandhofer into Payne. Shot off the glass. Rolls in. Good. Payne with 8 now. 1:30 to go. 7-point lead. Veerham up to Faverty. Now to Davis. He's going to drive baseline into Payne. Shot up. Good. Wow. That was a strong move by Davis. 1:15 to go. Back to a 9-point lead. Skeek. Sandhofer drives baseline. Lost the handle. They swing it out. Larson for 3. That's too hard. Rebound comes off to Haines. And they'll bring it into the front court. Faverty. Under a minute. And they got a foul. And they do. They got a long way to go because they got a foul because that's only the 15th foul. 53.9 seconds. Haines fans starting to get fired up. 34-25 our score. Haines by 9. Inbounded to Faverty, and he's fouled immediately by Wallace. That's Ryland's third. Warhatch coming in for Payne now. Next one will be a 1-on-1. Inbounded to Davis. They got to foul him. They have to foul. They're not fouling. Finally, they foul Faverty. They let a lot of time run off the clock, though. That sends Faverty to the line for the 1-on-1. 41.8 left in the game, 34-25 our score. The foul is on Alex Warhatch, his first. So Faverty, 1-1. Shot is up, good. 10-point lead now with 41.8 left. Second one on the way, good. Faverty in double figures with 10 now. 11-point lead, Sandhofer. Now Durkin, Skeek. Durkin drives in, scoops it up, good. And a full timeout whistled by Petersburg, so we'll take one more break and be right back. Welcome back. Haines ball coming out of the timeout, inbounded to Faverty, and he's fouled immediately by Warhatch. Not sure Faverty's the guy you want to foul, but it's a 1-on-1. He just made two. (36-27) our score, 30.7 seconds left. Faverty at the line, no good. Rebound to the Vikings. Wallace goes baseline, he falls down, and it's out of bounds. It's a turnover on the Vikings. 23.5 seconds left. Warhatch comes in for Wallace. Inbounded to Faverty again. Gets it away to Davis. Kreger. And they're going to foul Kreger. And now he'll shoot the 1-on-1. 16.5 to go here. So it looks like Haines is going to punch their ticket to the state tournament. And the boys from Petersburg are going to get to go fishing. Hard-fought game on both sides, but just, I mean, if I had the shooting percentages, I don't think either team has shot over 20% in this game. It's been dismal in that department. It's been good D as Kreger knocks it down. Gives the Haines Glacier Bears a 10-point lead with 16.5 seconds to go. Second one on the way, good. Back the other way, Skeek drives in, gets it over to Sandhofer, blocked. Tried to shoot the three and blocked by David Strong. 10.7 seconds left. Even his own team down there going, was that David? Into Durkin. He'll fire the three ball, and it's good. 5.3 seconds to go. Timeout. 38-30 our score. We'll keep it right here as the Haines Glacier Bears, in a game that was a complete struggle on both sides all game long, persisted, and they're going to punch their ticket to the state tournament. And they're going to be up there with the Metlakatla Chiefs as the #2 representative from Southeast Alaska. as they fire up the All-Star Pep Band. As 5.3 on the clock. Haines ball. Kirby Faverty will trigger. Haines just has to run out the clock here. I don't know if Haines is, Petersburg's even going to bother to foul. They get it into Kreger, and that's going to do it. Haines gets the victory, 38-30 over the Petersburg Vikings. In a very hard-fought game, and they're headed to state. We're going to take a 3-minute break and come back with some final stats from this one.